Hello again. Today's story I have for you is a jolly tale about what makes Christmas confusing for children and how adults try really hard to make it special and don't always succeed. Confusing Christmas magic. A lot of children in the English-speaking world have the same custom at Christmas. They eagerly look forward to Christmas Day because somebody mysterious called Santa Claus comes in the night and for no obvious reason leaves them presents. They think that Santa Claus visits every single child in the world to leave presents during that one night of the year. It's magic. However, in Julia's family he was not called Santa Claus. He was known as Father Christmas. He still had a sleigh and a reindeer with jingle bells, and he still came in the night and left presents for Christmas Day morning. One Christmas Day morning, when Julia was still quite little and shared a bedroom with her big sister Pat, she was woken up by Pat, who was full of excitement. Pat was opening presents which she had found in a pillowcase at the foot of her bed. Julia didn't understand why she should be excited about Pat having presents. Pat was older and she always got more things than Julia did. That's just how it was. "Why don't you open your presents?" asked Pat. "What presents?" Julia responded in bewilderment. Pat told her to look at the foot of her bed. There had to be a pillowcase there with presents for Julia. Father Christmas would not have forgotten her. But Julia couldn't see any pillowcase at the foot of her bed. Pat came to look and she couldn't see it either. Then Mummy came in, and Pat told her that Julia hadn't got any presents. Mummy looked surprised, and then she did something strange. She went to the wardrobe and brought out a pillowcase full of presents for Julia. It was very strange and not altogether happy. Julia didn't understand why Father Christmas would leave Pat's presents at the foot of her bed where she could find them, but hide Julia's in the wardrobe. And how did Mummy know they were there? Father Christmas didn't visit Julia's family every year. Julia's daddy came from Germany, and in Germany there was the Christ child, who visited all the good German children on Christmas Eve. So in Julia's family, the Christ child took turns with Father Christmas. So another time on Christmas Eve, the children had to help with the chores, and then they had to listen for a little bell ringing. When they heard the bell, it meant that the Christ child had visited. They could go into the other room and find their presents. Their presents were the ones with their names on them. Julia always thought that Pat got the biggest and best presents. So she didn't give a second glance to the biggest parcel in the room because it must surely be for Pat. Then Pat said, "Aren't you going to open this one, Julia? I'm dying to know what it is." The biggest parcel had Julia's name on it. When she opened it, she found a pair of wooden stilts. They were painted yellow and blue, and they had wing nuts so that you could adjust the height of the blocks. Julia started with the lowest setting, and she practiced and practiced until she could balance on the stilts. Then she tried the higher settings. She had a lot of fun that Christmas and discovered that sometimes good things happened to her after all. However, when she grew up and had children of her own, and tried to recreate the magic of the season for them, Julia could never be very sincere about the reality of Father Christmas.